Well, happy Sunday, everybody. About 3 weeks ago, I had some of my social media friends, mainly on Facebook, message me or tag me in links on a new trail system located in New York. Today was the day I decided to go out and explore those trails. On my way, it took me through Route 15, which is a beautiful countryside, and it shows various blue skies, clouds, and mountain ranges. It'll show deep valleys and towns which are very local to where I live. This is actually my favorite stretch of highway to drive on because of this specific bridge and these mountains. And occasionally you'll see some rock carvings throughout the highway and how it was made. The weather today is going to be about 86 degrees and the humidity not as bad as the past couple days though. Again, this is definitely one of the more beautiful stretches of highway in my local area. And soon we come upon a town I used to live in, Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania. We also cross the border from Pennsylvania into New York and we arrive upon our destination. Welcome to Bad Bear Hill. Oh, what's going on, my friends? Welcome back. I am fully recuperated from the Pine Creek Rail Trail. That was a hell of a workout on the legs for sure. Today we are at a brand new trail system on the Finger Lakes Land Trust. We are on Bad Bear Hill. So hang out with me, walk this new trail with me, and we're gonna see what we see. We are just south of Corning, New York, and Bad Bear Hill consists of 992 acres of property. We are right alongside McCarthy Hill State Park or State Forest or something like that. The weather is beautiful today. There's some butterflies. We're walking through some pretty tall brush, kind of along an electrical line meadow right now. So the trail system here is said to be over 6 miles in trails. I don't know exactly how much, but there's been many species of birds and of course bears out here. None of them really, which I'm worried about because black bears, they're gonna hear me coming. They're gonna hear me talking. That's why I leave my keys on my hip too. They kind of jingle a little bit as I walk. All right. Today we have no GPS, no trail GPS. Like I said, brand new trails. So it's not quite on all trails yet. I don't know if it ever will be. But there is a pretty pronounced trail through here. You can definitely see folks have been walking through here. But off to my right, eventually, we may or may not see it. I don't know. It's a bug on the camera. It's the Tioga River off to my right. And the Canisteo off to my left. And it all drains into the Cohocton River. So I really don't know today's trail difficulty. I do see right ahead here, we do have some I just swallowed a bug. Oh, that was nasty. Almost made me want to. Yeah, where did I leave off with that? Anyway, Tioga, Canisteo, it all drains off into the Cohocton River. Don't know the difficulty. We're actually walking uphill a little bit right now. Whew, that was gross. You guys ever do that? But one thing I forgot to do today was put on some sunscreen because, well, it's supposed to be about 86 today. I don't know the humidity. I know the past 2 days have been pretty crazy humidity wise. My clothes have been sprayed down with permethrin, just like I always do, but I'm super glad I did today because I'm walking through all of this high brush. So again, new trail, it's to be expected. Now the only way I'm navigating this trail is the map at the beginning of the video. I have a snapshot of that, and we're gonna take the longest route around today. So when we come to our first junction where the trail branches off, we're gonna go right, and then so on and so forth. Coming into a nice open meadow here. Got a bunch of butterflies out here today. I love it. I don't know, that's not a butterfly, is it? Not sure what that is off to my left, but the trail is not distinctive enough like it is to my right here, so we're gonna keep going right. Before we go too far, I can't really see, there you go. Changed up the hiking shoes today. These are Adidas Terrex, as you can see, possibly. They have a little bit more aggressive grippy on them than my Merrells do. I'm really leaning more towards like trail running shoes because during these hotter months, I need something to help my feet breathe. And these are better than the Merrells that are straight, pretty much all material. The top of these have some mesh to allow some heat and moisture possibly to escape. So, and I do have some wool socks on to help wick away that moisture, keep it off my skin, because I am still suffering with some blisters from the Pine Creek adventure. By the way, if you watch my review video, I don't believe I said it in this, but happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, happy birthday, America. Woo! I love this country. And hopefully I don't fall and break my ankle on its beautiful landscapes. So I'm just happy to be out here, guys. I'm happy. I'm fully like recouped and ready to roll. I'm actually ready to do a backpacking, another through hike, another backpacking adventure. All right, looks like a couple ways we could split off here. Let's find out which way we should go here. All right, so right here you can see where there's some foot traffic. Then right this way is where you can see where there's some other foot traffic. So this looks like it starts going up. This goes down. So usually whatever goes up has to come down, but I think according to our little map that I screenshotted, this is possibly going to be our first right, And this might take us down near a road called Smith Road. You'll notice that I do have my trekking poles with me. It's the first time I've ever carried trekking poles. Good friends of mine bought them for me for my birthday in January. Trekking poles are good to help you keep your balance. They're good to help you climb some hills and brace yourself when you're going down steeper descents. And they are also good to help defend yourself against any person or any wildlife that may become aggressive, whether you run into a rabid animal or a bear or whatever. They're good for many reasons. So I really hope we're going on the right trail. It's kind of nerve-wracking being out here without any GPS, but we're going. We're going to do this. I know exactly how to go back because we haven't gone too far. I've lost my sense of direction yet. Yeah, we're definitely going downhill. And I'm not alone out here. When I pulled up to the parking area, there was 2 other vehicles out here. Now, I wouldn't assume they're visiting the home across the road because that driveway was plenty big enough for them to turn into. And the parking area is very, very small. It's along a fairly narrow dirt road. 2 cars can get by each other, but you could pretty much give each other a high five while walking by. Lots of ferns out here. Might be hard to tell. It's easier to see to the naked eye, but this is some pretty thick woodland here. Even up through there. They're skinny trees. I don't know what the trees are called. But yeah, it's pretty thick down through there. Looks like we're about to enter into another open meadow here. Trail is still fairly distinctive here, as you can see. Curious how many people actually know about this yet or have been out here. Obviously not too many people. The trail is not super worn down, as you can see. It looks a lot like somebody drove out through here though. So I did ask Miss Mindy if she wanted to come out here with me today, but 2 things. Miss Mindy really enjoys her sleep. And I know I've explained before, number 2, she gets very, very overheated, and it's pretty tough for her to be out here when it's warmer. And today we do stand the chance of like more humidity. So it's pretty difficult for her to be out here. And there's like no water sources here available yet for her to dunk like a handkerchief in and kind of like, a lot of times I take my hat off, soak it in water if I'm too hot, and I just put it right back on my head. But as you can see here, I think this is probably where this loops back up around and it goes down where we originally did our hike in. But let me see here. Yeah, I think we are probably right here at that junction. We're going to keep going to this junction, then out around and up around, and we're going to make the most out of this day, my friends. Couple birdies there. I know I've said before on this channel, I am not a fan of birds. And I'm not sure what kind of birds they were that just flew, but there was even more of them on the ground. And as I walked by, they flew up. It scared the ever-living crap right out of me. Oh. Nature. Gotta love it. All right, we're going down and around here. Slight decline here. A little bit of moisture when we came in, but not too bad. Keep an eye out for around the corner. Yo, bear! So I do have service out here if anything does go wrong. So I guess that's good. Normally when I'm in service, I put my phone on silent. That way when I'm filming, you don't hear that typical notification tone that's in the background. And I really need to start watching where I'm stepping. Terrain I've never been on. Of course, usually every trail I've gone on, I've never been on. So we need to look at the ground a little bit more. I think I might even hit up a Facebook Live. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. All right, but before I do that, we come to our next junction or crossroads here, or whatever you want to call it. You can shorten it by going left. You can lengthen it by going right. So I believe we are right here at this junction. We need to go up, take to the other junction, then go right again for a long loop, then go left. Well, actually, that'd still be right. Yeah, it's basically a bunch of rights that we're taking. Then we'll eventually loop back down to here. But yeah, we're going to go this way. Hey guys, future Travis here. Now, I want to let you know that we come to a posted sign. And it definitely was not intentional to go that way. I thought I was following the map that I had planned on. Every time I come to a junction, I took a right to stay to the outer loop of what Bad Bear Hill is. And turns out we come upon posted property. So we did not go any farther, and we retraced our steps, obviously, back to the vehicle. Now, I will come back here when everything is planned out and on a GPS. I run into some folks here. I don't know if you can see them turning around or driving away. Yeah, they drove away. But they said that they stayed to the left. That stick that you seen standing up was them, actually. And they went down. They went down to the creek, and they just kind of trekked back the same way they went in. I took a right, which I thought was a junction, and we could go on. But apparently we were supposed to go left down to the creek, which obviously we never did. Anyway, the following footage you're about to see is on my walk back through, because I did not want to trespass. So enjoy the rest of the video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. All right, dudes, there's our first posted sign, but we are still on trail down through there. So hopefully we're not trespassing. Well, that's definitely odd out in the middle of nowhere, but hey. Huh. All right, so I'm guessing this is our property line stick. So, yeah, we will not go that way. We definitely will not go that way. We'll just head back, like I said, and we'll come back out another time. I have never beat feet on trail so quickly. Okay. Get. Something big walking around in the woods back there. So I didn't think, it's a rare occasion for me, I didn't think to put in consideration that maybe this is just a game trail. Maybe this is not an actual hiking trail. Maybe it's so new, again, only been open for a few weeks, that they haven't put it up like junction signs to let you know when one trail ends and the other one merges. I don't know. I stop, catch my breath, Holy crap. Don't worry, it's a moisture wicking shirt, or it's supposed to be. Might be another Walmart finest. Wore a long sleeve to keep the sun off me. I wasn't sure how much of this trail was going to be in the sun. And it turns out it's more shaded than sun. So had to stop, catch my breath, let my heart rate go down. And when I have the air, take a drink of water. Holy crap. Oh, look at those mushrooms. Those orange mushrooms right there. It's pretty awesome. Oh, look at that. We got some cloud coverage coming in. They look like decent rain clouds. I know you can't really tell on the screen, but they're pretty gray. We weren't supposed to get any rain today. 7% chance. Of course, I guess that's a chance, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, this might be just a game trail, dudes. This might not even be a hiking trail. It's pretty crazy. I hear voices. I'm getting closer to civilization. I don't know if you guys can see the end to the tunnel. I really don't know where the other trails might have drifted off to.